Welcome, friends of the Greasy Shop Rag. Today we're going to take a look at a Husqvarna 525 PT5S pole saw. Customer complaint is that it just continually floods. So we're going to look right into the carburetor here. We have to assume that it's going to need a carb rebuild. This is their latest pole saw effort. But I hear there's a new chainsaw coming out. It has cutting edge technology. Okay, Husky doesn't have a new pole saw coming out. That was supposed to be a joke. Alright, we got our air filter box off of here, and there's our carb. We just got to disconnect the fuel lines and then we can harvest it. These things are really pretty easy to work on. You have to be careful on these 525 power heads though. Take a close look at the idle adjustment screw. It's on the pump cover of the carburetor. And on this model, or the string trimmers especially, that 525s, that stupid screw will break right off of that cover. A new cover ain't cheap. So we're gonna clean the outside of this thing up a little bit before we open it, and get in, see what that metering diaphragm looks like. It's probably a little bit stiff, and it's holding the needle open and allowing this thing to flood out. Where am I going? You know, the other day I bought some chainsaw resistant clothing. I got it for a pretty good price. You know, it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Where is that thing?
Warning, bullshit alert.
Alright, I'm thinking that these stupid jokes are getting way too stupid. So let's see what this metering diaphragm looks like. It's really stuck on there. Hey, gotta use a razor blade to get it off. Yeah, that thing's pretty. That thing's pretty stiff. Otherwise, the carburetor is basically clean. We're just replacing the soft parts in here. Oh, you know, the other night I was out cutting some wood. All my chainsaws broke. They all broke down. Every one of them. It was a chainsaw massacre. That one wasn't funny either. So we're going to scrape the old gasket off the carburetor here. We probably could have edited through some of this monkey business. But hey, it's all part of the repair, right? We're going to look at the seat that the needle sits in. You know, this thing was flooding. We want to make sure there's not a hunk of junk sitting in there, and that's what was holding the needle up. Even though we do know that the metering diaphragm was stiff, there could be other things going on. So we're inspecting an old needle. We'll get this thing slapped back together. You know, I told you there was a chainsaw massacre and they all broke down. This morning I went shopping and I did buy another chainsaw. I only paid $10 for it. It was a new saw. Yeah, it was a steal, I thought. Yep, definitely a steal. Alright, metering lever height is set. We're happy with that. You know, that's another reason it could have been flooded. Bless you.
It's going more.
We're adjusting it just a hair. Looks good. Slap our gaskets in here. Alright, we got the pump cover gasket. So that pump, the pump cover. That's what I was talking about there, where the idle adjustment screw, you know, that arm that the screw is threaded into, that arm will break right off the cover.
Right.
I'm not sure how it happens. Is this a design flaw or what? One screw holds the cover on. Let's get this on here, get this thing bolted back together, eh? These pole saws, they extend a total of 13 feet. So when you're holding it, let's just say you're holding it 3 feet off the ground at hip level, you should be able to reach 16 feet with it. It's not bad. I think that the Echo pole saw reaches about the same. Kind of like the Echo a little bit better. I think the tube is bigger in diameter, a little bit more durable. We do see a bunch of these come back with bent upper poles. You know, if people get them pinched or something, they twist them and bend the pole. And I haven't seen any, you know, bent Echo ones. The top half is metal and the bottom half is I think it's fiberglass. I think it's a fiberglass tube, or at least it's got a fiberglass wrap on it. And those have held up pretty good, although I have seen the fiberglass ends break, and I've cut a few of them down about 6 inches or so to get into some fresh fiberglass to clamp them back together. But they're pretty decent pole saws as well. So it runs okay, not perfect, and I do want to check the spark plug in here because I hadn't looked at that at all. I just went right for the carburetor on this repair. Auto light? What the f is that? I don't even know if that's the right number. Look at that, by golly, it's on the list. So that's all I got for you on the Husqvarna 525 PT5S pole saw. Thanks for watching. Later.